Welcome. In this video we are going to go over how to calibrate the target lift on the Athena NC model targets. This video is provided by Scopus and is geared toward Athena for club users. Making sure the target lift is calibrated is essential to the functionality of the NC100 and NC200 targets that are equipped with the automatic target lift. The process we will describe is similar for both the older threaded rod and the newer pulley-style target lifts. While the targets are calibrated during the production process, recalibration is sometimes needed for the longevity of the target. We recommend running this process when the target lift is upgraded, or when recommended by our support team. The target lift calibration is not part of our recommended scheduled general maintenance and should be done only when needed. The only tool that is needed is a measuring tape or ruler stick. In this video we will be demonstrating using metric measurements. While it is preferred to use metric measurements, using millimeters, not all users have metric tools available. To convert inches to millimeters, use the following conversion equation. Multiply the number of inches by 25.4. Millimeters equals inches times 25.4, where 1 inch equals 25.4 millimeters. Please note, if you are converting inches to millimeters, it is important to use whole numbers when inputting data into the target lift calibration dialog box. With that said, let's begin. To start, open Orion on your Range PC. To begin the target lift calibration, select Athena from the menu bar, then Athena Unit Maintenance. The Maintenance dialog box will open. Before continuing, make sure you enable maintenance mode on the target. From here, select, or tick, the target that needs calibration. Once selected, select Target Lift Calibration from the Maintenance drop-down menu, as shown. As you see on the screen, these are the default values for the target lift. At any point in the calibration process, these can be reset to default by selecting Reset Default Values for screw rod or Reset Default Values for pulley lift, respectively, depending on which model of NC target lift you are using. Before making any changes, we encourage users to check out this link to our support article, which outlines the calibration process. If you have any questions or need assistance, please reach out to our support team. Our contact information is in the description below. When using the automated target lift, either pulley system or the screw rod, the default values for the target height are as follows. Standing. The standing position is the reference position used for calculating the various target heights and how many revolutions the motor needs to turn for the kneeling and prone positions. The CMP rulebook height for standing is 1400 mm from the center of the aiming bowl to the floor. Kneeling. The height for the kneeling position is 800 mm from the center of the aiming bowl to the floor. Prone. When the target is in the prone position, the target height is 500 mm from the center of the aiming bowl to the floor. Note, the CMP rulebook does allow for some target-to-target variance for these heights. While plus or minus 100 mm is allowed, with proper calibration your target should be within just a few millimeters. The target height can be calibrated by using two measurements. This process can be repeated as many times as needed to get accurate measurements. To begin, select the Run Test button. The target will now move into the standing position. Then, after a brief pause, move a short distance down from the standing position. Once the target finishes its downward movement, measure the actual distance traveled. Measure, using millimeters, from the top of the motor assembly to the bottom of the reference black, as shown. Using these measurements, input the actual distance traveled into the field labeled millimeters the first time, then select Next. The target lift will reset its position to the height of standing. After another brief pause, it will move a slightly longer distance down from standing. Once the target stops at the second position, measure again and input that value into the field labeled millimeters the second time. Once the values are entered, select Calculate. Orion will fill in the needed fields based on these measurements. Select Save. Once complete, hop back over to the Athena Maintenance dialog window. Select the same target, if it isn't already selected, then navigate to the Target Height drop-down menu. From here, select Override Range Script, then Kneeling. Once the target stops moving, the aiming bowl should be about 800 mm above the floor. Once the target is navigating itself to the proper heights, the target lift is calibrated and no further tweaks are needed. As mentioned before, the target lift rarely needs to be adjusted, so only calibrate when the target does not meet the standard heights. Thanks for watching this demonstration. If you need any further assistance, please reach out to our support team. We hope this information was valuable in calibrating your Athena target.